My dog got the Russian like Soviet pup. Roof, roof. Nah, nigga, don't shoot, shoot. 2-6, we got loose screw. Shit would turn like a roof. It's cute.
All right, we recording. What were you saying?
Be honest. Just be honest. That shit's fucking mid, bro.
I don't know,
so.
man.
I don't think
I got something bad about going back and watching stuff because it is not something I really it just hit me. I just don't care to go back and watch. One Piece is one of those series.
Yeah, because it's ass. Come on, bro. You will go back. No, let's not do that. You will go back and watch the tuning exams from Naruto. You would.
Who the hell I would not.
I would. And I went back and rewatched East Blue as well. I mean, reread East Blue as well.
Man, I will watch the school festival arc from My Hero Academia before I go back and watch any of that shit in East Blue Saga.
Okay, that might be fair.
Wait, you think that's fair? Okay, how is that? So you think the school festival arc is better than the Barati arc?
Barati?
I do.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay. Well, how good is One Piece?
I think Alabasta. Hold on. I think Alabasta and Andy's Lobby are both better than the school festival, though.
Yeah.
Based on what?
Based on their writing. What do you mean? Based on what?
Are we talking about are we considering like ass pools, like shit that don't make sense and all that other shit like in there?
I mean, I'm considering everything.
I'm still taking the school festival arc. a lot of characters grew in that arc. That's what made everyone think My Hero was gonna be like this legendary shonen series.
That is true. That was the arc that got me thinking, yo, there's something here.
That's what I'm saying. Like the fucking Enius Lobby is like.
Festival?
You said what?
Because of the festival arc. That was the arc that made everybody think that it took that long to realize it's gonna.
I mean, at least for me, yeah.
It was the arc that was like, okay, like My Hero is one of those. I ain't gonna say it's like one of the greatest of all time, but it's the arc that made everyone think, oh shit, this might be one. Yeah, like this might be one of those. Right, because all the classmates for the most part got fleshed out. You kind of understood how, where they was coming from with their ideals, how they got there in the first place, what made them want to become heroes. That's what got people interested. And also, each of the fucking games in which they played, you really didn't know who was going to win. Like they wasn't trying to do the stereotypical, the main character has to win the tournament to show how great his potential is. No, and also even the way Deku was using his power, even though it was some plot armor behind that shit, he still used it in a real creative ass way. You know what I'm saying? Like everything about that arc was good. That's why a lot of people consider it to be the best arc. Now comparing it to like Enies Lobby, let's be honest, Enies Lobby made no fucking sense. It's like, bro,
Enies Lobby, bro, that arc was crazy.
They went against the world government for a girl they barely knew, and then they escaped the fucking big. What's that shit called? What's that shit?
Buster Call.
They survived the Buster Call from a talking boat, dog. Come on now. What is this, Barney?
That was kind of cool, though.
That's some Barney shit, dog. Come on. That's like some shit that happened on the Magic School Bus. When everybody finna get swallowed by the stomach or the acid. You know how they used to go in the stomach in that Magic School Bus? And then there was like some magical shit what happened when they escaped. Nah, that's what fucking One Piece was.
Yeah, that was pretty cool, though. You can't lie.
No, that shit was so fucking corny.
Bro, when he jumped into the water after defeating Lucci, you didn't feel anything?
No.
Bro, that's crazy.
No, as a matter of fact, I did feel something. I was like, damn.
Okay, I get it.
I'm like, why they rob my nigga Rob Lucci like that? Because he clearly won that.
I didn't like that fight that much. It was epic, but it didn't logically make sense.
Yeah, like if we going off of just, fuck the ass pools, fuck logic, all that shit. If we just going off of just feelings and hype. No, Enies Lobby is hype as fuck. Don't get me wrong. But if we're taking logic into account, if we're taking ass pools, shit that just don't make sense, Enies Lobby was fucking garbage.
For the Naruto versus Neji too.
Ass pools what?
Shit that don't. That's foreshadowing for the Naruto versus Neji fight.
Sure.
What, with the Destiny shit?
No, he's saying the ass pulls.
Oh, no, Naruto versus...
It's not making sense. It's stuff not making sense. That's my favorite part right there.
Nah, Neji versus Naruto was a fucking disgrace. That's when I was like,
Nah, I disagree. Y'all want to get into that now?
I mean, go ahead. I mean...
we definitely can, bro. Let's start with... We talking about the anime or the manga? They both bad, but...
I'm talking about the
Which
manga.
one?
I didn't watch the anime.
All right. Well, I did. I want to talk about the anime real quick. That shit is so trash. So, I counted. I didn't count all of them, but I'm talking about they were stopping individual times of like 4 to 10 minutes, just not even just exposition, just staring at each other.
You know what? When I was in elementary school and I saw that shit for the first time, I thought that shit was so normal. Because when I would write my own stories and shit, I would have like my characters do that shit where like they'll fight in the tournament and then like in a little fucking box somewhere, I'll put like 3 hours later and the person is still laying on the fucking ground. Yo, I was reading some of that shit. I'm like, yo, I was trash back in the day. But hey, that's the shonen effect. You be seeing shit, you be like, oh damn, if they got famous off this, I can do this shit too. Like, nah.
Hey, bro, just imagine you did a YouTube video and you just made a sentence and just looked at the camera in like 3 different angles, just paused with it.
Yeah, 5 hours later, still sitting here, guys. The fucking grind.
Bro, it's crazy. But yeah, okay, so that's number 1. Those pauses were insane. And then number 2, I mean, of course, the animation is outdated. Like, it looks really bad. Like, stick figure. I can't even say stick figures. I've seen some really cool stick figure animations. It's worse than that. It's very clunky and what else? Oh yeah, of course, just the unnatural feel of Neji sitting there talking to Naruto about his past. It just feels so weird. Just from a perspective of the audience. You're just sitting there watching these two just stand and look at each other for, again, 10 minutes while Neji explains his entire background to Naruto, because I guess Naruto made him a little upset with something he said. It was I wanted to cut it off so bad, but I had to make through it. It was 3 episodes, by the way.
Bro, you could just read it. What were you thinking?
Well, why should... Okay, then that just tells you how much worse that is. Then why should I have to read a good fight? If it's a good fight in the manga, it should definitely be a good fight in the anime. Talk about the Sakura versus the Sasori.
But I mean, you're talking about the
better.
data. It didn't have Sakuga, though. A lot of the Naruto fights back then looked like
Rock Lee and Gaara came before that fight, and that was way better.
That had Sakuga in it, though.
What's Sakuga?
You said what?
Animation.
What is?
When the animation gets like really good.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So did Shikamaru and Marius have Sakuga also?
No, but that's a cerebral fight. It doesn't rely on the visuals.
Why do we gotta keep making so many excuses then?
Are these true or not, though? If I'm watching someone play chess, do I need to see them animated extremely well?
I mean, it would be nice if it did.
You know that's not going to affect the quality.
It depends.
It would. Okay, definitely when they was eating them chips. Yeah,
but it didn't need that though.
No, fuck that. Blue Lock as a whole, shit. Because nigga, who the fuck watches soccer and be like, yo, this is fun? Except like fanatics, like
I do.
Oh well, I mean, you have to be a fanatic. Yeah, it's like
crazy.
Cause I watch soccer and I tried to watch soccer and I tried to play the video game version of soccer, but soccer is so fucking boring because it's like slow paced shit.
It's funny because we getting off topic. I've been wanting to talk about Blue Lock since this weekend anyway. I ended up reading the manga ahead, and yeah, it gets boring. Once you start adding more players than 5, man, it gets boring. That shit is boring, dude.
Yeah, because they're like a bunch of fucking ants on the field just trying to move a ball to the fucking net.
It's too much going on, especially for an anime or manga. Now you got to hear about the midfielders, the backfielders, the goaltender,
his goalkeeper,
the midfielder. Like all of them now. It's like, man, I just want the match to end. Only 2 people scored the whole time. I'm just like,
bro, y'all.
And then the main character got a monologue the whole time about everything and digest. It's like,
wait, you're talking about the manga? How far did they get in the anime?
They finished the 2nd phase.
All right, okay.
And it was cool, man. I don't know. I'm starting. I don't know if I want to say I'm starting not to like Ego, but Ego
you should never have liked him.
That's what I'm saying. Like, wait, you like the Ego?
Yeah, this man's weird.
You like that man Barry looking ass nigga? No,
look at his avatar
right now. But no, man, he's so bullshitty. Like at first it was like, okay, you know,
he always was.
He probably was. I don't know, but yeah. See, what he does now is he will say something and be completely wrong, and then later on be like, "I knew that was going to happen." I'm like, "No, you didn't." You
Bro, he's
just
been
said
like
two.
that, man.
Like,
From
oh,
episode
shit, cap-
1, chapter 1.
You're like, oh shit, the Cap Lord is capping? No way. No shit, he's capping, nigga. He been capping since episode 1.
Captain Crunch.
Bro, it is real bad, bro. It was like one part where he was like, "Oh, I don't know what's going." Literally, Anya, whatever her name is, was like, "I don't know what's going to happen. What's going to happen?" Ego. He was like, "Even I don't know." As soon as the King went out there and scored, and it ended the match, I knew King was going to score. I was just like, excuse me, dude. You literally said you didn't know.
Y'all can have that.
Literally.
Y'all can have that bullshit. I'm waiting for Peak Fiction, that Haikyuu to come out. Y'all niggas wild.
I can't wait for that too.
No,
And they
I
told-
can. It's a movie.
Yeah, they turned both them shits to movies. That shit finna be crazy.
They're gonna ruin it. What do you mean?
The fuck
They turned it
not?
into a
Shit.
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually gonna be better because
No, it's
condensing one match into like 12 episodes is kind of fucking crazy.
No, it's not.
And then like I went an hour and 30-minute movie of just them playing volleyball, and then Hinata and them losing, and then Hinata going to Brazil, and then they showing how
They
Kageyama
don't
and the
have
time
enough
skip.
time for that, bro.
That's why they're doing two.
I don't think that's gonna be, because let's say a movie's like what, an hour 30, 2 hours max, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
but like that makes up how much? That's 120
Actually,
minutes, right?
I would.
Each episode is like 20 minutes. So if we do the math, I'm blinking right now, but 120 divided by 20 is like 6. That's like 6 episodes, right?
No. See, the thing with animation is like each episode is purposefully dragged out, but kind of like they want to drag into 20 minutes, but they kind of don't want to make it seem like fluff. So like if they can cut out all the minutes, yeah, fuck, One Piece is horrible. But if they can, in the movie setting, kind of like how they did Demon Slayer Mugen Train, right? Like I'm pretty sure they could have turned that into a whole season, but they cut out all the little shit. So
I mean, they
can fit
eventually
into
did.
Yeah, they did.
No, oh yeah, that's right. They did.
They did the same thing with Dragon Battle of the Gods and Dragon Ball Super.
Yeah, that's like.
No, Battle of Gods,
Yeah.
they reanimated it though, right?
I don't think they
They
did. They
did,
just
yeah.
kind of just
The
cut
Battle
out
of
the
Gods
anime
first, they did.
version.
Pretty sure.
Yeah, they
Battle
made
of
the
Gods
anime
was
version.
reanimated. But Mugen Train, yeah, they chopped it up into different episodes. And it ended up being like 7 episodes. I don't know if that's gonna be enough time for the, because in Haikyuu they have 2 matches left in the tournament, right? And
Yeah,
then
the second match is gonna be the second movie. When they lose that match, it's gonna transition all the way to Kageyama and them in Brazil.
and then they have a whole nother match after that. There are 3
A whole
matches
nother-
left in the entire story. You
yeah.
think that's enough to go over 2 movies?
Yes, definitely.
Ooh, I don't know, man.
And then,
Especially
I mean,
if you speeding up the pace, because anime pace, like I said, like each 22-minute episode of Haikyuu is purposefully stretched out. They do the opening, they do the ending, they do
That makes
the
it 3 minutes.
recap. Yeah, like so you're talking about like at least 3 minutes of recap and them fluffing out, by showing the audience and them cheering and shit. Like
Okay, but a lot of that is actually in the manga too.
yeah, but some of that shit you can like cut out a little bit. Like so you don't have to
I
extend
mean-
some certain parts. Like and then volleyball is a fast-paced sport. This is like not something where it's like a volleyball match can end within like 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Like I played volleyball in high school before and been to a lot of volleyball games. Them shits can end quickly. So like
you just
what
play every
piece
sport?
actually?
I played volleyball, badminton, basketball, a little bit of football.
Oh, this man's Iron Man out here.
Yeah, like I play sports in general. I fuck with that shit a lot. But
Except
yeah,
for
like
soccer.
nah, I tried to get in soccer. Like the crazy shit with soccer is like homeboy said, like it's better when it's like less people because like you can pay attention more to shit, and it's kind of like has a freestyle way of playing, opposed to having like 10 niggas on the field on each side, and now you got to play this
11.
this technical 11 people on the field. You got to play this technical way where okay, like let's kick it to this person all the way over here. You don't know if I'm gonna get the ball back. Like nah, like when it's like 3 versus 3, it's kind of like just like crazy shit happening all over the place because you're gonna get the ball back. And it makes you a lot more invested. It's a lot more energy put into it. But, when it's just like, it's like the same when playing 3v3 basketball versus 5-on-5 basketball. Like, a lot more people's going to want to be energetic because it's a good chance you're going to get the ball back. opposed to 5-on-5. So yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna bring up also. One Piece even had a movie that did the whole Alabasta, redid the whole Alabasta arc.
That's
so
an episode of Nami, right?
You said what?
It's called Episode of Nami, right?
It's called One Piece movie, The Desert Princess and the Pirates: Adventures in Alabasta.
What kind of name is that?
A One Piece movie. That's exactly.
Yeah, but the One Piece movie is just pretty much the him versus crocodile fight again. So they just wrapped up that arc into hour and 30 minutes.
Yeah, because a lot of stuff in series is like fluff. Like it's a lot of that shit you can cut out. So I definitely think Haikyuu can fit into 2 different movies. Definitely.
I mean, I'd love to be proven wrong.
Yeah, and then
I just sent it to the post of the movie I'm talking about.
Yeah, worst case scenario, I still have the manga because the manga still goated in my opinion.
That's one of the best endings in a manga I've ever seen.
Yeah,
I still haven't seen the manga. Y'all kind of already spoiled, but
bro, what's wrong with you?
I don't read sports mangas except for Blue Lock because I was just like,
so you can make an exception for Ego with his ugly haircut, but you can't make an exception.
It was more so because I had stopped caring. Like by the end of Blue Lock season, well, this was like the second to last episode. By the end of this episode, I was kind of like, yeah, I'm not really feeling Blue Lock all that much no more. I'm gonna go ahead and read the manga just to see what's gonna be coming up. And yeah, I wasn't. I gave it a 7.5 in the end.
Nah, Haikyuu ending would put a fat ass smile on your face. It's like, bro, look at my homeboys. They came a long way.
They probably will. That's definitely one of my favorite, I guess, sports animes.
Hey, I feel about. Wait. So hold on. Are we done talking about Neji and Naruto?
Nah, we barely got through that.
Yeah.
He wanted to talk about the anime first.
No. Yeah. I mean, you go ahead and say your points, so real quick.
I mean,
say your points.
I think it was just written well. I think it made sense. It starts off with Naruto intelligently using his clones and trying to stay away from his gentle fist. Then it goes to Neji overwhelming him. No, Naruto even gets a drop on Neji, and then Neji's forced to use rotation, and then that knocks him back. And then I think that's when he has the monologue, and then he uses his gentle fist, and Neji overwhelms Naruto. And then Naruto comes back with the Chekhov's gun, the thing that he practiced before during the break, and then he uses that ability in order to get on an equal playing field with Neji. Then they both get knocked back, and Naruto uses his intelligence once again to dig underground, leave a fake clone in his place, looking like he's knocked out, and uppercut that guy. And that ties back to what Lee said. It'd be cool to see a failure beat a genius with sheer force of will. Naruto dug under the ground, his fingernails are hanging off, and he just willed himself to get to that point. And I thought it was a decent fight. I don't think it's one of the best fights in Naruto, obviously, but I thought it was a decent fight. I think people are too hard on it, just like they're too hard on Sakura versus Ino. And yeah.
Nah, Sakura versus Ino, I wouldn't even say that's the bad fight. I seen the whole point of that fight. The Naruto and Neji shit was like, I mean, it was a cool fight until it started to become very apparent that they needed Naruto to get his message across. In order for him to do that, he has to beat Neji, and it's like, oh shit, I kind of see how this shit's gonna end. Because like the crazy shit about, because he uppercuts Neji, and then Neji just sits there looking at the sky.
Okay, but that's the thing. A lot of people keep saying that Neji only took one hit throughout the fight, but if you actually look at after the explosion, you see like Neji's like battered up and bruised. And Naruto's also beaten up and bruised, but like they both took damage from that clash, the one where the rotation hit the kunai. So they both took major damage from that hit, and then Naruto came back and hit him with another one. And on top of that, if you know actual fights, like uppercut can like shake the brain and knock someone out.
Bruh, I was looking at that fight. That nigga Neji was having a whole conversation. He was
that's anime. That's anime logic, though.
No, hold on, wait. I did just go and check the manga real quick. So no, he didn't have the conversation until after he got hit by these 4 palms. Which, number one, he was not supposed to be able to stand up at all, but he willed himself to stand up. And then
who Naruto?
Yeah, because he wasn't even supposed to be able to stand after he got hit by that.
You talking about when he cut off his chakra flow?
Yes.
Oh yeah. I don't know how the fuck he was able to get away from that.
Yeah, so he stood back up even though he shouldn't have. But that's number one. That's before we continue. Then he sat there and talked, and that's when Neji, after hitting him, they just stand in the middle of the ring, refereeing it all. Neji went through his whole background about the Yuga clan and his father, and why he got the curse seal, why he believed in destiny. In the middle of the fight, so they couldn't do that after the fight.
That's a good
He
point.
was laying
That's
on
a
the
good
ground
point.
looking, when he was just laying, looking at the sky.
Think of it like this: if hold on, because the explanation was done during the fight, Naruto is allowed to sync up his reply to Neji alongside his victory, and that's what's cool. Because if you look at Naruto versus Gaara, he learned a little bit about Gaara's past before the fight, which is why he was able to give his speech at the same time as the fight was going on. But in this one, they didn't do that. Now, if you're saying they should have done that before, I would agree with that. That would have made it
That'd
less
be fine
awkward.
too.
You said what?
No, that would be fine too. My only issue with them having that conversation is during the middle of the fight.
I see what you're
especially
saying.
at a critical like that. Like you just got hit by you're not supposed to be standing up, and now you want to have this conversation, and then also it was one thing you said before I go as far and this is different from the manga, but in the anime, Naruto just ran up on Neji, and I was like, well, this looks stupid. So yeah, he ran up and tried to fight Neji.
No, that's because he was fucking stupid.
No, Neji was not stupid. I mean, Naruto was not stupid. He hung back and he sent his clones to fight, and then he kept...
I'm talking about the anime. No, he ran up. First thing he did, everybody in the crowd was like, why is he stupid?
That's so
he just
dumb,
ran and
bro.
swung at him. Yeah, it was really dumb. And he managed to dodge, I guess, a chakra prong push, and he like ducked and rolled backwards, and then he used the multi.
Oh man!
But yeah, it's
hey, bro, I don't worry about the anime. That's filler to me.
But okay, so continuing though. So he let Naruto start charging up, because it's kind of weird that he didn't even just finish the match. Like he was at least. I mean, you can kind of say he has some hostility against Hinata, but you would think Neji would just go ahead and finish this failure instead of sitting here and talking to him and letting him charge and letting him try to continue to fight.
But I mean, that's like I do see what you're saying. But that's like anime logic. I mean, didn't he talk to Hinata in the fight too?
Yeah, but at least he has reason.
What reason does he have? Doesn't he have a reason to talk to Naruto too?
Not really.
Why?
What are you talking to him about? He doesn't do really. He calling him a failure. What more do you need to say? If you want to show him that he's fair, just beat him up. But it's not even just like maybe have a couple of. No, he sat there and talked about your whole personal life. Why? But let's just to move
let him
on.
Understand.
That's fine. So to even go that far, once he seen him start charging, he got the new Naruto chakra. So I'm not gonna say anything about that, sure. Actually, no, I am gonna say something about that real quick. So my problem with this Naruto chakra and stuff like that is because it's not really used much in that way.
It's only used in
this
arc. Yeah.
Yes. And I'm like, that kind of that doesn't sit right with me. That's fine if somebody thinks that's cool, sure. But you would think he would, because later on he uses that chakra to do like the 1,000 jutsu thing.
And Gamabunta.
Yes. So you would think that would be like, fuck the Rasengan. Like imagine you went against Kabuto and just like, 9-tailed fox chakra, 10,000 fucking clones. What's Kabuto gonna do? So that's the reason I don't have. He gonna chop up all of them.
I don't know.
have we seen anybody do something like that yet? Other than like Madara when he was in the water. Yeah, Kimaru, that is true. Kimaru did.
I think Sasuke might have done it on the rooftop.
Not that many. It was not nearly 1,000 where like the whole screen is flooded with Naruto.
I'd have to look at it again.
But yeah, that's my only issue with the chakra thing. So then, okay, they do the clash, and I would say in the anime, it definitely shows that Neji took damage. Like he got up coughing, he had to crawl up out of the ground.
I think he had to crawl up out of the ground in the manga too. Let me check that.
All right,
he did. I can send a picture.
Okay, So, you know, so he definitely took damage. So I guess the one hit isn't quite honest or fair, because he did take damage from that chakra rotation thing. Now, my next issue is Gin. So if Naruto was so damaged that he couldn't even just stand up, did the chakra heal him when he used it? Because he took more of that damage than Neji did. And he was still had the strength to crawl underground. Also, he did all this super fast, but he should not be able to crawl underground, dig underground with his fingernails. That's nonsense. But I'm not going to get too technical, real life physics and stuff. But I will say, if you went underground, how did he know Neji's location? Because he could not see or hear Neji. And how did you propel yourself with enough force to erupt from the ground and throw a punch fast enough that Neji couldn't even react? Because even a human can react. If they see something on the ground that's coming below you, you will automatically move. The hypersensitivity agency detection in your body, as we grow as human beings, will detect that and move out the way. You mean to tell me Neji couldn't just lean back, sit down, step back?
In the manga here, it looks like he was caught by surprise. I mean, you see him looking down at it in surprise, and then he gets hit. I can send a picture of that too. But I do see what you're saying. I feel, it's like suspension of disbelief. I think you're saying that they push it too far for you. That's understandable.
Completely.
I thought it was just really cool. Like, it's like, was it Luffy versus Don Krieg? Like, how is he taking all these spikes, explosions? How is he still getting back up? I understand it. Yeah. But it connects back to the theme, and that's why I'm able to let it slide a little bit. Because the theme in One Piece is that grit, that sheer grit can beat weapons. And that's what Luffy's doing. And this fight is, you can change your destiny with, will. So yeah, I see your points.
Yeah, but from a theme perspective, I definitely can understand what they were going for. But that's just like, it's a personal gripe with me, especially when series just really push those themes on you almost to an unrealistic manner. And to me, that's one of the things Naruto does a lot. Like, even with the Kabuto and Naruto thing, he just had to push for that win.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, he just Kishimoto, the way
versus
he
Muscular
executes
did something similar as well.
Definitely. Same thing that in his Shinso fights, both of them, where they just need him, and he could have lost. And it's funny because I used to get my Hero Academia that thing over Naruto, because the Todoroki versus Deku thing was similar to the Neji versus Naruto, but Deku actually lost and still got his point across. So it's not like it can't be done, but like I said, in Naruto, they just had to push the Naruto thing. I almost said the Naruto.
I just wanted to also point out that Hinata and Rock Lee both got their points across as well while losing.
Yes, absolutely. So yeah, that's just ultimately how I feel about it. And that's usually like the baseline of a lot of my Naruto critiques.
Understandable. What about you, Trigger?
Wait, what's up?
Or do you agree with all the stars' points, or do you have your own points?
What about Naruto flying up from the fucking ground without no trajectory?
Yeah,
and just magically knocking him the fuck out. Yeah, nah, that shit was goofy. No, I try to tell you that fight is ass.
It's not ass, nah.
I mean, it depends on how you want to watch it. Do you want to watch it with your brain turned off or with your brain turned on?
Brain turned on.
Because if that shit's turned on, I'm looking at that shit like, how the fuck did this shit, like, come on now.
I mean, both for me. When I turn my brain on, that's why I'm starting to say, like, how did he even dig in the ground anyways within that time frame? Like, that's impossible. He doesn't know head hunter jutsu, but apparently he can just dig. He has the force to dig through actual earth and place himself in the perfect position to come up under the ground and uppercut Neji. Because I thought he knew Neji just stood in his spot and they was like declared him the winner. He didn't know that Neji was going to walk over there and look over his body.
I mean, the message behind the fight is cool. Like, if we just talking about like the message, is cool. But the fight and everything in totality, it was fucking ass. This shit was terrible.
Nah.
Yeah, nah, because I mean, I don't know, like that I don't know. When I was watching that shit, like the only way I can describe that shit is it's just goofy. It just is. Like just try crawling on the ground and then try to do a uppercut from that position. Then you'll realize how goofy that shit is.
I'll tell you, in a cramped up ground position, bro. Like, come on,
nah, fuck that. I tell you what, take your fingers and go scrape some concrete ground real quick and tell me how that goes for you.
Bro, they were not on concrete.
Bro, it's hard to do.
Okay,
Dude,
go scrape.
Have you ever even digged in with a shovel? How far do you think you can get with a shovel?
I was digging in dirt one time and I'm like this glass bottle, because it's like glass underneath like dirt and shit. You don't know what the fuck is underneath there. And then like some glass got caught in between my fingernails and shit. Yeah, that was, yeah. So even when scraping through grounds and shit, you're not guaranteed to scratch through 100% soft plant soil and shit. Like that shit is not soft underneath there at all.
I mean, Naruto's fingernails were hanging off his fingers.
Damn, trust me, them fingernails is not getting you through that shit, dog. Like he scraped really. You know how long that shit would take, by the way. That shit was like that match should have been over by the time he even fucking came from underneath that ground talking about some like no.
I mean, they got some level of superhuman strength as well, so you could take that into consideration.
Yeah, if you say so.
That would be a very convenient thing to use often. Like, yeah.
Digging underground?
Like this. You can throw him being able to dig underground is more powerful than throwing the kunai ever. He should be able to like literally grip somebody and rip their arm off.
All right, my nigga.
I wouldn't be surprised if he could, because Sasuke did something similar.
Did he use his foot in pool?
Oh, yeah.
Ice Spice twerk compilation.
Bro, what are you on? Bro, is that Twitter or YouTube?
Fucking Twitter. These niggas is wilding on Twitter, bro. And then they have have you seen the statue of power? It's like a news statue. And niggas say, yo, I just might. It's like, just might what? These niggas over here talking about fucking the statue. Like these niggas on like anime Twitter is down so fucking bad.
Wait, are you talking about Power CSM?
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, no.
You ain't see that? Oh shit. Hold on, let me pull it up.
I seen recently they was talking about they want to, like, not just one person, like almost everybody was saying like, man, I want to suck.
Oh, the one with the site? I mean, I'm sorry, go on. What you saying?
They were talking about they want to suck Kishimoto dick, and apparently they doing some cool right now.
Here we go. And they have a new version of it too. I just seen it and it's like, bro, y'all niggas cannot be fucking serious.
If it's the one with the scythe, understandable.
No. This is crazy, man. This is right here is crazy.
Understand, bro. It identifies as a statue.
No.
Says who?
Wait. What server I'm at? Yeah, here we go. Yeah, no, this shit is fucking crazy.
Wait, it's a statue? Ain't that like a little toy?
Yep.
Yeah. There you go.
People, wow.
I posted in your general chat.
All right. Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Wow.
What do you mean? Oh
hey,
man.
Bro, they might be onto something.
No, they don't. But that ain't even doing nothing, bro.
Trust me, they
might be onto something.
I got the new version right here. Niggas is wilding on Twitter right now.
Yo, you can see her.
Hey, I got a picture right here where you can see everything. You want to see it?
Yes, sir.
Wow.
You serious?
Wow, bro. They got the lips hugging that
thing. And this company's not the first time. This is like they did it with Tifa Lockhart. Like,
hey, bro, hurry up and send it.
Damn, why you so thirsty, my nigga? Like, you can buy the statue right now. It's on fucking sale.
Hey, I'm not paying my money. I don't pay money.
He said on sale.
I didn't even know you like power like that, my nigga.
I don't.
Yeah.
You can fool me.
Yeah, that's what
2D women, bro.
Wow.
Nah, this is 3D technically.
Oh, but yeah, you right. I'll say 2.5D.
You see it?
Let me see. Oh man,
it's in general chat. Yo, general chat.
Oh man. Ooh.
Yeah, niggas on Twitter is hold like, bro, I just might. It's like, bro,
I just might too.
Well, fuck a statue, dog. Come on now. This is insane, my nigga. Y'all,
man. 2023, man.
Hey, bro. When they released those sex dolls, bro.
The sex dolls, yeah,
1,000-something plus though.
Hey, I'll save up.
Niggas on Twitter is nasty.
That's car and console money, bro. Just go talk to a woman.
Hey, bro, 2D better than 3D. How many times I gotta say it?
Well, hey, that would if your sex doll is 3D.
You say what? No, this is like a 2D character in 3D. What were you saying, Trigger?
Nah, speaking of Naruto, how y'all feel about Boruto? They said that chapter 79 is better than all of One Piece.
Bro, I don't even really like Boruto like that.
For anybody who uses superlatives like that, I just ignore. So I will say though, this is a very interesting thing that happened in Boruto. I will admit that. I don't like the Ada thing. Like, I hate.
Yeah, bro, she kind of bad. She looked like Stocking from Penny and Stocking.
Bro, she broke as hell. Like, I don't know, man. Like,
broke? Like she has no money?
No. I'm saying like she's.
Oh, broken in terms of power.
Broken.
Oh yeah, I agree with that. That's so stupid. I don't know what they were thinking.
Yeah, that was way on the top.
The fact that this is even a discussion that one chapter could be better than 1,000 chapters of One Piece just proves how mid One Piece is.
No, that's stupid. Really, no, anyone can say something stupid. You can't just say that.
I disagree. This one chapter is not.
No, bro, come on. No. If niggas is saying one chapter, look, I disagree with them. By the way, the fact that niggas think that if this is actually a conversation that niggas is like, because at first I thought niggas was trolling, but no, they're dead ass. They're like, no, this one chapter is better than anything I read in One Piece.
Okay, but consider this: Boruto fans are delusional.
But also, I could say that about any series that I really didn't like. If I didn't like Naruto, I could just say episode 23 of Gintama stuff.
Okay. Look, I'll play the game for the sake of it. What chapter of One Piece is better than that chapter?
I actually didn't read it, so I mean I can't say, but I would guess Alabasta.
No,
something Alabasta.
Nothing in Alabasta is better than that chapter.
Something in Annie's lobby, you know.
No.
But to be fair, I could say at least even with
I think the closest
the Kuma episode when he lost all his team.
Nah.
When that whole little part where he was on there and they finally fought that real defeat, because you know Luffy just been bullshitting the whole series by at that point.
Oh damn!
And finally just found somebody who, like, literally first it was the admiral, it's also the light kick admiral, and they had to have Riley come out there and help. Like all of that, and you know, once again, that all happened because why? Not that Luffy didn't have a right to go punch that celestial dragon, but it's always Luffy that always just gun ho towards situations that don't think about
even Luffy punching the celestial dragon is not better than this chapter. And I'm being completely.
Can you give us a summary for the people who haven't seen it?
So pretty much what happened in Boruto chapter 39. You know Kawaki, right? Kawaki was on his verge of trying to kill Boruto because he has Momoshiki inside of him. I might be explaining this wrong, but for the most part, you know. But look, pretty much he's trying to kill Boruto because of reasons that are justified, and because people are trying to stop him, and because Hinata and Naruto that's their son. And, you know, Kawaki's real close with that family. He's like, yo, look, I'm trying to do this for the sake of, you know, because Momoshiki can fuck shit up. I agree with him on that. So he sent Boruto and Hinata to another dimension, and now he's trying to kill Boruto and whatever the fuck. But I guess it's at a point now where they're trying to, like, find Kawaki or whatever, because he's causing all types of wreckage, right? But, you know, in the chapter, he's in his forest. Ada comes up and it's pretty like, yo, like, you know, grants him the fairy godmother wish of like asking him like, what is it that you want? And he was like, I want Boruto to be seen as the rebel, the person who killed the third seventh Hokage, whatever the fuck. And then I'm seeing this Naruto's son. So pretty much she did this fucking whole Spider-Man, you know, fucking Doctor Strange shit where she literally just reversed paths to where like Kawaki is now seen as Naruto's son, and like Boruto is seen as like the rebel, the one who killed the seventh Hokage.
That actually sounds interesting.
No, I'm trying to tell you, like he like flipped the whole shit. Like he flipped this whole shit upside down. So like now everyone is seeing Boruto as this Sasuke figure and they're trying to kill him. Like even with Mitsuki pulled up, he goes instant sage mode, trying to like kill Boruto and shit. And Sarada tries to stop it. And it's a good chance that, you know, Sasuke and Sarada might be able to, you know, not see through that shit, like see the truth because they have Sharingans or whatever. That might come out, but it's not confirmed yet. So it's just a possibility. Or, you know, Sarada could just have.
I would not say that's one chapter can be better than an entire story.
Yeah, but this was a little bit more content.
I mean, the chapter is fucking crazy. Even for I don't even like Boruto, but that is a crazy chapter.
Definitely. I kind of had a bias going in too.
Especially if you like take into account the first episode, because everyone just thought like, you know, it's a lot of context that goes into it as well. Like the first episode, everyone is like, oh shit, Kawaki's the one that's evil and shit. But now niggas is like, wait, niggas like this is actually Kawaki like defending the village from Boruto and shit. So it's like, and then fucking Momoshiki telling Boruto, yeah, you thought I was bullshit when I said you was gonna lose everything.
Maybe that's what he meant by he's gonna send him to the same place as the 7th.
Because he did.
It's all coming together.
Now it's starting to come together. Yeah, so like,
hey, let's not give the Boruto fans hope. Oh no, let's stop.
And now fucking what is it? Momoshiki, he was like, because at first when he was like, yo, Boruto, you're gonna lose everything. At worst, you think he's like, all right, he might lose Naruto and Sasuke, like, who fucking cares? But no, now it's like, oh shit, like, Sasuke might be dead, my nigga. Like, he might end up dying, like, because when they say he losing everything, like, this nigga's actually losing everything. As of right now,
like Doctor Strange.
It's like some MCU shit. That's why the memes have it to where like Boruto is like no way home. He like in a Spider-Man costume and everything is like it's some interesting shit. Like, I mean, I'm not even gonna lie. That's why I'm like, I mean, when they say like One Piece doesn't have a chapter that's better than Boruto chapter 79, I'm kind of thinking like, I mean,
if you're just saying one single chapter, I can see the argument.
I can see the argument too, but if you're saying it's better than the whole series, that's ludicrous.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
But I'm guessing they talking about like going by chapter, like because
like one chapter that just blew
that's
your
also
mind
kind
like
of unfair because how many pages was Boruto's chapter? This is a monthly manga. It had 41 pages. No One Piece chapter has 41 pages.
Talking about like the concept of what happened in the chapter, though. I'm not saying like just the 50. I think it's like.
That's fair.
pages.
I mean, they could fit that one concept into 20 pages as well. I see.
Yeah, they could have. This could have just been like maybe the third a chapter of his own when it just happened. Like they could have ended a chapter on Ada holding Kawaki, because that took like 7 pages for some reason. It was weird.
But to be fair, Boruto's riding off of the coattails of Naruto. If you just started from Boruto, I don't think this would have been as impactful.
You really want to have that conversation?
No, I disagree too. No, I disagree with that too, because we're literally taking an MC. You know what's crazy? Wow, it just hit me. They did this in Bleach.
Shoot, you're right.
They did this in Bleach. They did Bleach where Ichigo's whole identity. I think it was a filler though. But
it was not filler. Ginjo?
No, it's
Tsukishima.
I can't remember
when he turned all the friends against him and he thought that he made all the friends think that he was the savior and Ichigo was the villain.
It was the same exact thing. Oh, now we got some.
That's crazy. Boruto copy allegations now?
Uh-oh.
Hey, I don't know. You gotta talk to him about that shit.
Misinformation.
I don't know what the fuck going on in Bleach like that.
No, you don't remember the Fullbring arc?
It was like towards the last arc.
It was the last arc in the original anime.
You talking about the arc the arc that everyone hated?
Yeah. That arc was
the
good.
One where Ichigo lost his powers and he like somehow got his shit. Yeah, nah, get the fuck out of here.
Hey, yo, come on.
Yeah, no, but it was literally the same thing.
It was
like literally everyone hated.
No, well, Boruto did it better. Boruto did it better.
We didn't see it.
I know the fucking full free. That shit is garbage.
Nah. Boruto did do it better, to be fair, but I don't think
absolutely.
This one, I don't think Bleach's was trash, but I do think Boruto did it better.
I really want to see. I would say
start giving Ichigo every power in the book. It's like, all right, dog.
This is the first chapter of Boruto in a long time. I'm like, okay, I actually want to see what happens next.
They're gonna drop the ball.
Nah, right now it's better than One Piece.
That's kind of true.
If you're talking about current One Piece kind of suck right now. Man.
It is ass. Look, they keep on all the good fights, and I'm keep telling the One Piece fans.
That made me so mad, bro. They had Kid versus Shanks like, I can't wait till the next chapter. Man, I ain't seen shit about it now.
Crazy nigga. You're like, oh, Rayleigh versus Blackbeard. Oh shit, but Boa Hancock there too. Oh, Kobe there too. Oh shit, shit finna get lit. Oh shit, wait, 1 page later, damn, he gone. What the fuck just happened? And then you got fucking Law versus Black. Yeah, they gonna off screen all that shit. And I'm laughing at all the One Piece fans.
Bruh, I'm like, that's
laughing at all
they all so they can get a little joke about I fought those people with the black wings and stuff. I mean, the dark skin and stuff too. Like, fuck that, bruh. Like, who? I don't know.
I like the Luffy, Zoro, Kaku, Rob team up. Luffy.
Yeah, that was cool, but they're not doing nothing with it.
That is true. They're taking too long.
Did Kizaru come in yet? I know Kizaru there. Did he come in yet?
He's supposed to be on his way too, because all they keep doing is hyping you up every chapter. It's like,
yeah, let them up.
We're hyped. We're ready.
I'm hearing dumbass One Piece fans talking about some if Joy Boy, if Luffy and fucking No, it wasn't Luffy and Sanji. It was Sanji and Zoro. They said because Sanji and Zoro beat Kizaru, and I'm like, are y'all fucking high? Just like stop. Like what kind of fucking compare? Kizaru is like I don't even think we've seen the best of Kizaru. Like he probably will fuck niggas up, bro.
He might, but then I mean I don't know. I just don't have faith in Oda's writing. Like Oda, one day ends on one day he just wakes up and like I feel like making Sanji beat Kizaru.
Yeah,
it's gonna happen.
Right. It's gonna happen. I think.
Like Luffy shouldn't be Kaido. Like.
You're right.
18 times for no reason. He got beat up. Like, see the advanced color hockey. Got to beat up again. Oh, this is funny. What's funny? What's so funny?
Nah, that Kaido jump rope shit is some of the most disrespectful shit I ever seen in any manga. No bullshit. You can't hype up Kaido that long, my nigga. Because even with I think we was coming off Whole Cake when it was like going towards Kaido when it was like, yo, Kaido be trying to kill himself. Like he be bored and shit. Like you can't hype out how powerful this motherfucker. Hell, you hyped him up before that. You can't hype up Kaido, my nigga, and then have this nigga get turned into a jump bro. That's no. And then to make a joke out of it, and then you made a whole joke out of shit by
too disrespectful.
Yeah, it's like, do you even not have respect for the fucking Yonkos and or it's like the whole I don't know, like I said, but now niggas want to call One Piece a goofy series, and it's like nigga,
it never was.
No, it wasn't.
I mean, it has comedy, but it has comedy like every other battle manga.
Yeah, like it has its moments like, any other shonen. Like it clearly you could probably say it's goofy based off of the art, but you can still have goofy looking art and still have a serious series. Like it's like no, like the definition of like a goofy version of One Piece is 4Kids One Piece. Like that shit was goofy, but
that shit was funny as hell.
But that's what made it goofy because it made no fucking sense. But One Piece, like
that
the one
was hard though.
Nah, I skipped. Nah, that shit was. I was skipping that shit,
bro. The rap.
We need more intros like that, bro. It literally told you everything verbatim.
You said what?
Verbatim was about to happen.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah.
They could
got you hyped. It was better than One Piece opening 1.
The Japanese version?
Yes.
You smoking crack?
Absolutely
you
not.
Need to stop it.
Nah.
We are.
It's more horrible. It's nah, bro. I don't think One Piece English open it's the best one, and only just because it's so fun, bro. It's fun to repeat.
Absolutely. I know all the lyrics.
Exactly. You can't mess them up. Sanji's cooking.
Chopper's doctoring.
Doctoring?
Chopper is doctoring? What
yes.
the fuck they say about
Shut up.
What the fuck they say about I know. I remember. I think they said something about all them niggas. They said Sanji. Like what the fuck?
It says Zoro is like the samurai.
Nami's just like a samurai. And
L-A-D-Y, Nami's not shy. Usopp's doing his marksman thing. Sanji's cooking. Chopper's doctoring. Yeah. Or Sanji's cooking for the would-be king, depending on what time it is, what arc it's on.
Yeah,
that song was lit.
Hey, I gotta probably listen to it again. I haven't heard that shit since I was 13.
The beat went crazy too.
Yahoo.
Yayo.
Yeah, nah, that shit started. I'm starting to remember it now. I'm starting to remember that.
I guarantee you, it's better than what's it called.
No, I remember some of it because I remember the flow of it. Like I remember had like the flow in which he was like rapping and shit. and he just say Yao. So I'm definitely it's definitely starting to come back to me, but I still don't think it's better than
We Are.
Yeah, We Are is like real smooth and wavy.
Now the remix for We Are is great, but the original We Are, I don't like it that much. Have you heard the remix?
Honest,
wait, there was a difference?
There's like no, the remix is like opening 10.
Oh shit, I know exactly
the anniversary
what you're
version.
about.
It has, I remember, what's it? Ace versus Blackbeard is in it.
No, I like the very not that garbage shit. No,
What are you talking about?
No, I like the very first one better.
Huh?
The very first one is very wavy and simple.
Star, what about you?
I mean, to be honest, I don't think One Piece has good openings at all.
Bro, stop
Like,
it.
at most, they might.
Stop it.
I used to think that, but they're low key underrated.
There are good openings for sure.
Yeah, no, there's some good openings.
They got Share the World.
Song.
They got, you said what?
I mean, we just talking about like the song itself mixed in with like it's underrated.
They got Hashiri Dase, what's it called? Brand New World. They got Share the World. They got Opening 10, the remix for We Are. They got Jungle P. They got Crazy Rainbow. They got a lot.
I fuck with Crazy. What is Crazy Rainbow? I think I remember that one.
Crazy Rainbow Star, something. It's during the.
Oh yeah, I know exactly.
Yeah.
Is that opening 7 or some shit?
You said what?
Is that like opening?
Yeah,
9
I believe
or 7
so. Something like that.
Yeah, I remember bumping that shit. That shit.
That's
was
7. Yeah, they got great openings. What are you talking about, Star? I think you need to go back.
Come back and watch.
Opening 8, Jungle P.
It was only like 2 that I remember. It was one on where they was falling out of the sky at the very beginning, and Zoro.
That's
was
the
sleeping.
lame one. That's like opening 2 or something. No, that's yeah. Opening 2. You like that one?
It was like that's not opening 2 though.
Yes.
That was later on.
Oh, maybe. Yeah. Actually, I don't know.
It was during close to the Enon's lobby, or it was either Enon's lobby or the Ine arc.
Yeah,
I think it was close to one of those.
Nah, the first one is the first one is like real like smooth. Like it has like it's like low key, but it has like kind of a bop that just like randomly get your head like shaking and shit. Like what the fuck? Like, cause when they hit that fucking note, with like like he was like, oh shit.
Yeah, okay, no.
Yeah. I know the song you're talking about. That's like 4, right? 4, 5. It's one of them. It's early.
Well, what y'all talking about?
He's talking about the one where they fall out of the sky.
I think I know exactly. Is that 11
that one is not that
shit?
good. That's 5. It's 5. That one is not good. And you don't like Jungle P. You don't like Crazy Rainbow. You don't like Share the World. You don't like Brand New World.
They don't pop up to my mind.
Oh man, bro.
I'm like, dude, I don't even like skipping intros, but I almost never watch no One Piece intro.
That's
Nah,
bizarre.
I can kind of see why, because at that point you're just trying to focus on getting through the episodes.
No, but don't you ever go back and
these
rewatch the openings?
No, I did at some point.
Not One Piece. I watch openings all the time. Just never went back to watch One Piece.
That's the problem.
You know what? I went back to watch Naruto, and I think people overhyped them.
No, Naruto's are pretty dope, and so are
They
One
got
Pieces.
about part one got about
one.
Part 1 has opening 2,
three.
opening 3, opening 4, opening 5, opening 7, and opening 8. Maybe even opening 9.
I don't know about all that. I don't know. They might have a good 2.
That's
but
bizarre.
Shippuden. Okay, who got more? Naruto or Shippuden got better openings?
Shippuden.
I say Shippuden got way better.
Okay.
openings.
I mean,
so
Shippuden
we
has
all
like
agree.
20 openings as well to choose from. Meanwhile, part 1 has 9.
Especially towards the ending of Shippuden, that's when it was in a fucking bag.
They were in the bag the whole time, to be honest. Not the whole time, but most of
the
it.
ending when it was like the last openings, and it was one of them endings where it felt like the fucking opening where like the 4th grade ninja war is like
What was talking about the one with Obito?
Nah, you remember? I forgot. But it's definitely towards like the climax of the 4th grade ninja war.
Wait, what are you trying to? What about it?
No, I'm saying that's like around that part is where like the openings start going fucking crazy for Shippuden.
Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Starting from
During
like
that whole
15.
war, they had one.
Like I'm talking about openings and endings. Like both of them shits were like.
They had this one ending that was like better than the opening at the time. It was
I know what
29
you're talking
Blaze.
Hold on, let me see. I think I know exactly what you're talking about. I was just talking about that shit. Hold on.
It was at the same time as Guren.
Let me see. Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about.
Ending 29. Oh
yeah,
man, bro, that was crazy.
That shit felt like the opening. It's
It
like
did.
yeah, everybody.
That song was amazing.
But what's the one? Yeah, Naruto is going crazy with the openings and endings towards like the ending of the shit. Because even the Sasuke one was like they had their final battle. That shit was like, even though they remixed that shit, like
that was like 32, I believe. They had multiple. There was one where Sakura and Hinata were in it. Then there was another one where it's just Naruto and Sasuke fighting the entire time. Then at the end, Team 7 teams up.
Yeah, I think the one that everyone likes the most, or the one that everyone might remember, I think it's 12 when Naruto's like, no, not 12. No, 12 is a good one.
Talking about 16, Silhouette.
You talking about when he's fighting with like Neji and them and shit?
No, that's You Can Do It. I'm talking about. Actually, the one I'm talking about is an opening. My bad. That's is it?
Yo, I've never seen this ending. This motherfucker ridiculous.
I'm saying, man.
Nah, Naruto was getting their bag. Like Naruto got some nice shit on there.
Hey, One Piece got some too. Don't sleep on One Piece.
No, I mean, it's mainly One Piece's openings. I never really fucked with their endings like that.
Oh, endings. There's only one I like, and it's the last ending they had.
But they openings is cool though. I could definitely find like at least 5 or 6 One Piece openings I can bop to.
I think I can probably name like 10 that are good.
I mean, you probably can. Like, I'm probably underestimating some shit because it's definitely one. I think when it was like, it was the arc where in Dressrosa. This is like around the time where Luffy first met Sabo. That and it was like following the sky. Everybody was like doing their little routine.
I love that. That one's like Hard Knock Days.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So when y'all judge an opening, do y'all just do the music or do y'all do like?
I do a mix of both, but usually the music.
It's mainly the music. Like the music gets me wanting to watch like everything else in the background. So once the music catches me, then it's like everything else is getting me hyped.
Mine is more so if it doesn't all piece together, then I'm not really into it. Like it could be a good song, but if the video doesn't really match the vibe of the song, I won't like it, and vice versa. If it's a bad song in the opening, it's really cool looking.
No. For me, it cannot be a bad song.
You said what?
I cannot take a bad song. Like I don't care how good the animation is. If I don't like the song, then I don't like the opening.
Yeah, I agree. The song has to get me wanting to watch everything else first.
And if the song is so good, the animation barely has to do anything.
It's kind of like with music with me in general. Like when I listen to a song, the beat has to be good before I start listening to the lyrics. I just can't listen to lyrics on the shitty beat.
It's funny. I don't even listen to lyrics at all.
Oh yeah, man, you're one of those people.
Sure. That's why I barely listen to anything in English. Cause I don't. Once I know the lyrics, I start to lose interest in the song.
That's insane.
You talking about Japanese shit, or you just talking about like music in general?
No, I'm saying about music in general. That's why I don't really listen to much rap and R&B anymore. Like anything English, but more so.
Oh yeah.
You on that Japanese wave too?
Oh yeah, I've been listening to Japanese. Like, I love Japanese. I'll start listening to Arabian music and stuff also.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah. Yumesuke, I dropped Chainsaw Man Part 2.
That's fair. This arc was going on too long. It was good, and so then once they got to the aquarium, bro, they erased the memories. I hate when people do that. When they write a story and then they have it completely like reset. That pissed me off. So like they went on a date, right? And that's when I made the video. And then after the aquarium, she went to Denji's house, and then the War Devil started flirting with Denji against Asa's will, and that was one of the rules that they couldn't do. And then Nayuta, the reincarnation of Makima, came in, and then erased her memories. And then so now she thinks that Denji stood her up. And then she was just walking around, and then some suicide devil or falling devil came, and now she's fighting the falling devil, and it makes people jump off the edge.
Nah, you forgot a part. You forgot a part. They doubled down on that. Yeah, don't go see Denji shit. When that other dude, he showed up, he's like, yo, stay away from Denji.
Yeah.
Like, they literally just say, yo, like, we see the plot is progressing like way too fast, but let's
slow it down.
Yeah, like that shit pissing. That's why I'm like, you know what? Look, y'all got it. I'm done with this.
Completely understandable.
Chainsaw Man fans still hyping it up, but I don't take them seriously.
Those are Chainsaw Man fans though.
They're fucking delusional. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. I think I might have been a little too harsh on Chainsaw Man.
Nope.
Nah, I think as a matter of fact, nah, I'm fucking wilding. No, I'll take that back. I still think I might have been a little too harsh. Maybe a little too harsh.
Why would you say that?
I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking about the anime because the anime did cut out some bullshit. So maybe I'm thinking about the anime. But I mean, put it like this: compare Chainsaw Man to like, let's say, like what is like what's out right now? Like, I don't know. Like, it's not even a lot of shit out there. I would take it over My Hero right now, definitely. Black Clover, definitely. Boruto, definitely. Like,
I think My Hero is better. I think My Hero is much better.
What is Chainsaw Man?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
That's not a high bar.
I mean, even if that was the case, it's like, I don't know. Yeah, because My Hero got some bullshit in it too. I don't know.
I think that'll be another fun one too. Okay, so what's a My Hero fight that y'all think is bad?
A what?
Hero Academia fight that we think is bad.
All of them?
Don't use
Hey,
muscle.
bro, stop it. Oh, I got one. What's it called?
Don't
Deku?
use muscular.
No, Deku versus
Bakugo,
Overhaul.
that's it.
Overhaul.
Overhaul?
Nah,
You think
hell
that was,
no.
I don't think it was bad. It was kind of just a blowout.
I hated it, bro.
Nah, I think the only good fight in My Hero was Bakugo versus Deku. And maybe it is definitely towards the beginning parts. Nah, it's definitely Todoroki, and I don't fuck with that because that was plot armor riddled all over the fucking place. I think it might be Bakugo and Deku because the significance behind it. Because it was actually a cool. It wasn't the best fight, but it was a cool fight, and it was like everything else behind it that led up to it. Like, My Hero really doesn't have that many good fights. Like, lead shit, even coming from like the All for One versus All Might fight, that shit was literally just one punch.
I don't know. Like, I think it has quite a few.
I think
the fight against Stain was good.
Isn't like,
oh yeah, Uraraka versus Bakugo was alright. I wouldn't say it's great, but it's alright.
I think Todoroki versus Bakugo. I'm sorry, what were you saying, sir?
I was saying Deku versus Todoroki was pretty good.
Yeah.
Deku versus, Bakugo versus Todoroki was not that good. Todoroki wasn't even trying to fight. This man just mowed his way over there and just stopped him. It was
on second thought, yeah. Not as good as I remember.
But I think My Hero Academia, it definitely goes off of the emotional appeal when it fights more than the actual fight choreography itself. Like, it's a lot more. The fights themselves are more loaded before they get to the fight. Like with Stain, it was more so with
Oh shit! Now I'm thinking about it. Hawks Dobbying twice. I fucked with that a lot. The anime fucked it up tremendously, but I still fuck with it if we talking about the manga. Because like when Hawks was like telling this nigga like, yo, like my nigga, come to the good side and shit. You like, you a good person. I don't want to have to do this. And then Dobby came in with his Timberland boot and smoked his ass. Yeah.
The Endeavor fight versus that Namu was really good.
You said which one?
Endeavor versus that Namu.
Oh yeah, that was all right.
It's that, and it's just the emotional, him trying to be the number one now. He defeating his old self, like all that kind of.
I was about to say, I think the message behind it was better than the actual fight itself.
Yes, and I think I can say that for a lot of Mario Academia fights. Like the message, like even with the All Might versus All for One, it was the fact that they lost their symbol of peace.
Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, My Hero don't have good fights, but like it's the meaning behind them that a lot of people like, I guess, fuck with.
It has decent fights.
Yeah, Bakugo. I just named a couple of them that like people might call decent. Like maybe Muscular.
All Might versus that Nomu was pretty good.
It was alright.
That's it. The Endeavor. Shigaraki versus Deku and everybody was pretty good.
Okay, there we go. My Hero has good moments. Like they have that Spider-Man moment where it's like that one moment in Spider-Man where he like tried to stop the train and shit. Like My Hero is good for that kind of shit.
Hero?
No. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Like it's like you know how like one of the most iconic moments in Spider-Man is like when he tried to stop the train or just any superhero movie where they just do this one iconic thing that just the minute you name the superhero, you know that one thing he did from any fucking movie or comic book chapter. My Hero is good for that. Like the muscular thing where he like lifted up and then like he protected the little kid. It was a good moment, but it was a good moment, but it was still ass. But I still was like, it's still dope, whatever. Right?
This man is harsh.
Like, yeah, like fucking Deku going Super Saiyan against Overhaul.
Myself, bro. You said I did 100%. Like I don't like stuff like in there. If you say you did your 100%, and then next thing you say I'm doing 1,000,000% after you already weakened and tired and broke your arm, now you just I'm not feeling it.
I've also talked about the logic behind it. It doesn't make sense because when Deku gets stronger or gets better at using his quirk, he becomes more physically capable of handling it. So like when he gets better, like let's say at the start, his body breaks when he uses 100%. But then when he gets better at using the quirk, his body is able to resist breaking, but his output is still the same amount of strength. So then for him to suddenly increase his output, it didn't make sense for me. I was like, that's not how you establish the ability to work. You establish that as Deku gets better, he doesn't get hurt as much when he's using it. You didn't say he gets physically stronger.
Oh yeah.
Well, also, I mean, that's a loose kind of explanation kind of stuff. I mean, technically, it's not that the power can't go up to that high. It's just that Deku can't. So I mean, technically,
but Deku has already had access to 100%.
Yeah, but that's his 100% that he's able to come out with at the opponent. What's his name? Even what's his name? All Might was able to go beyond 100%. It's 100% when he was going against that Noble. He was draining really fast, and the longer he's in that mode, the weaker he gets. Even though he still ended up pushing past his limits and going beyond Ultra.
But All Might was at least that powerful before. He only got weakened because of the scar. So now he's breaking into a territory that he was previously capable of doing. Deku was not previously capable of doing that 1,000,000% power. He just suddenly got it in the middle of the fight.
Oh no! Actually, they said that was just made up.
Oh yeah. He said he was psyching himself up, but the fact that he increased his power, because they established that Deku's 100% cannot harm muscle. Muscle's too strong for it. But then at the end, he's like, I'm gonna go even further and somehow increase my output, even though they established that that's not how his quirk works.
Like I said, I'm not defending that fight. I liked it. I didn't like the fight at all. It was kind of cool, but
it was cool.
What I did like about it was I could be wrong, but that was the first time Deku had no help and had to handle a situation all on his own.
Yeah, you're probably right. You are right.
Yeah, so the moment was,
I gotta delete this because I think I'm a weirdo now.
You said what? No, keep it there. Keep it there. Hold on. Let me save it at least.
Yeah, save the power pictures because I don't want niggas to be like, yo, Trigger's horny as hell right now. No, we're not doing that.
But yeah, that's the part I did like about it. But as far as how they executed the fight, I was like, not only that, and then the fact that Muscular was a savage. Like, this wasn't I'm going to let you go type of deal. Like, he was in for the kill. So I enjoyed that dilemma that he was facing. But the way they executed and how he won,
you can delete it. I'm gonna just post them all again.
I could have just DM'd you this shit. I don't know why the fuck I posted the server. Yeah, there we go. You gonna repost it in your server?
That's what I said.
On, dog.
I just said that.
You could have just messaged yourself.
Nah, I want everyone to see it. I want to share it.
Share this caring?
Share your pleasure. Yeah, sharing is caring. Exactly. You see, he gets it.
Share your pleasure. I don't know about that.
Why'd you say it like that?
That sounds a little. What did you say? Pause.
I want to share my happiness.
Well, just buy the damn doll. You can actually.
I don't want to pay money.
How much is that doll, anyways?
Oh, probably $1,000.
Worth it.
Wow.
You did better buying the sex doll.
Bro, they be getting away, bro. Like, bro, come on, man.
I mean, yeah. I mean, anime fans are horny as hell now. Look at Yumesuke. She's horny as hell right now.
Hey, yeah.
That is crazy, man.
Hey, bro. Someone in my comment section was telling me about Buddy Girl Senpai. It's not a show for down bad people.
It's not a show. It's not just a perverted show. It's a well-written story. Who's laughing?
Me.
Why are you laughing? It's actually a good show.
Because the show is down bad.
It's not. Have you watched it?
I know enough about it to not watch it.
No.
I know enough.
Money Girl Senpai is a legitimately intelligently written story. It's like very dialogue based, and like it's basically like a girl. Each arc, a girl will have like some kind of superpower problem, and then the main character will have to figure out what that problem is, and then figure out a way to solve it by giving the girl character development. The girl's character development usually results in the problem being solved. It's very similar to the Monogatari series, if you've seen that.
Oh no,
it's a great story, bro. A really good story, easily rewatchable. Like I could rewatch the whole thing today. It's that good.
Oh shit! Yeah, no. I'm watching Vinland Saga before I watch that shit.
No, I guarantee you it's better. It's a better watch than Vinland Saga.
I
You
get
such a Vinland Saga?
For sure. I'm sorry. What'd you say, Star?
I'm gonna have to just check out Vinland Saga because I keep getting mixed.
Check out Bunny Girl first.
I'm good,
bro. Come on. I guarantee you the title is deceiving. It's not just some perverted show.
Nah, the main character is a low-key horny boy.
He's smooth. What do you mean?
Oh,
he's smooth with the sexual assault.
Yes. He doesn't sexually assault her.
He low-key, he doesn't do it in a very assaulty way, but he definitely sexually assaults.
Define sexual assault.
So
saying unwarranted things in unwarranted situations.
That's flirting. That's flirting. Look at the current generation. Now
Kinda
flirting is known as sexual assault. That's crazy.
Like, imagine talking to a girl, you're like, damn, I want you to wrap them legs around my face. He's like, come on, dog.
I'd say that too.
You would say that to a girl?
No, I'm kidding.
She will fucking file a whole restraining order on you, dog.
Okay, but the fact that she doesn't, the fact that she lets it go means that she's fine with it, though. It's like flirting. Hold on. You seen that meme? Hold on, let me get that.
It's the anime. That's what it lets you know. Because if you do that shit in real life, you getting your ass the fuck all the way out of here. Niggas is calling.
Hold on, let me get that meme.
No, fucking drop my earring. So y'all just going crazy with titties now. Niggas posting videos of titties. Come on.
I don't pay attention to that chat, but check out what I posted.
Oh yeah, I was actually gonna say that.
Exactly. It depends on how attractive you are, and he is attractive to her, which is why he gets away with it. Which is why it's not harassment; it's flirting. The man is smooth.
What the fuck just happened?
What?
Wait, what's going on? I can't see anything.
I posted in the DAWGs chat. It's called Stream Posts.
Stream post.
It's under.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Oh shit! I didn't even know this shit existed. Flirting versus harassment.
Yep.
Yeah, man. Cause they get away with it.
Bro, Trey Songz is going through that shit right now. But he's trying to do all that goofy shit. And ain't that what R. Kelly went through?
Hey, nah. Hey.
No, because it doesn't matter how attractive you are. Like,
but
okay,
what he's saying,
like
no, come on. What he's saying isn't even that bad. He's just flirting with her. If he was ugly, it would be sexual harassment.
The girl, I want you to wrap them legs around my face.
He didn't say something like that. He said, I want you to. He said something like, step on me or something like that.
No, he definitely said that.
I'm definitely not watching that.
I want you to.
You said definitely watching it or definitely not watching?
Definitely not.
No. He did say that. He didn't say that.
He was definitely staring at her legs, and he was like, "Damn, I want you to wrap them bitches around my face." He said that to her.
He did say that.
He did. I'm not lying. I saw the clip. It's like he said the shit, and then the girl was stepping on him. He's like, "Oh, step on me harder." It's like
definitely not watching.
No, hold on. He's joking. He doesn't actually mean any of that.
Bro, the girl is treating him like.
Give you one episode. The
girl is literally treating him like mocking him low key, like from Chainsaw Man type shit. Like she's making him his bitch.
No, stop it, Star. You gotta watch it for yourself.
I will not.
Go ahead and watch it. You gonna find out I'm right.
I mean, okay, you said one episode. I'll check out one episode.
All right.
A girl walking in the library with a bunny suit with titties dangling.
You understand the reason why she did that, though, right?
Yeah, no one could see her.
Yeah, she was trying to test who could see her because she was becoming invisible.
Yeah, she couldn't just walk up to niggas and be like, yo.
No, because no, she couldn't. Because if she taps someone, they're not gonna feel it. If she talks to someone, they're not gonna see it. They're not gonna feel it. So the best way.
So what's the jiggly booby saying about you?
To like send out a mass signal to see who can and who can't see her. Because if she goes to a library in a bunny suit, then whoever can see her is gonna look at her and then react. But like, if she doesn't do something like that and she tries to talk to each person, she's gonna have to talk to 100 people because there were like hundreds of people who could not see her.
So you could do like a cartwheel, lay on the ground, roll around. You could do anything just to.
But then she'd have to keep doing that over and over until someone saw her. But if she just sits in a library with a bunny suit, that's more effective.
Out of all the niggas that could see her, a horny ass high school student.
A smooth. Stop calling him horny, man. That's
that nigga's not smooth.
He is smooth, bro.
Hey, call it no. Doing that shit, what he was doing, he would get you locked up.
Nah, he read the room and he was using his intelligence and his wit and his humor to kind of play verbal fencing with her.
That girl was beating the shit out of him.
She's not beating him. She just like stepped on his foot every now and then.
Didn't she stab him?
Stab him? No.
I could have sworn she did something.
She's not a psycho.
She probably. I think she just stepped on him.
Yeah. It's a great show. Great show.
It probably isn't.
Bro.
It probably is not.
Trigger's making it sound very bad, man.
No, I mean that's already down. You already say it's like a perverted or smooth.
He's not perverted. He's smooth. He has game.
I got time for some smooth characters.
Bro,
man.
he has game.
I don't need none of his. I think I can do well enough without his.
Bro, you're missing out, man. One episode though. One episode.
No, I'll check out one episode, man. My friends told me to watch. I don't know if y'all see something called Fire Hunter or Fire Starter.
Fire Force?
Nah, Firestarter sounds familiar.
Nah. But it's Fire Hunter or something. Man, that first episode was whack. I'm not continuing.
Is it an anime?
Like, yeah, it's anime.
Hey, I got a question. Do y'all think it's a good excuse to say, like, if you shit on the character for not having good development or having good progression in the first season or the prologue, do you think it's just the prologue is a good excuse for that character not having any growth?
I mean, it kind of depends on the story.
I mean, the story is literally about. Well, I'm talking about Vinland Saga. If you don't know.
I mean, no, I don't think people saying is the prologue is a good excuse for the lack of development. Because if your criticism is there isn't development, their response should be, all right, well, wait till season 2 or continue through season 2 instead of saying, oh, but it's the prologue. Because saying it's the prologue is not a valid excuse. The fact of the matter is that there was no development or a low amount of development for his character, and you did not like that, and you are expressing that. Just simply saying, oh, it gets better does not invalidate what you said at that moment.
I guess I don't have no context, but just development on its own doesn't really make or break anything to me.
No, I wouldn't even asking for development. I was just asking for like the character to at least think about the shit he was doing. Like I wouldn't even asking for development. Like, because you know when you go through some fucked up shit, usually you question question the shit that you're doing, and you pretty much determine if you still want to go through with it or not. Like it's the shit that makes us human. So that's all I was saying. I was like, yo, the fact that this nigga went through 24 episodes of not just thinking about at least like, yo, am I doing what I'm doing right? Like, is this what my father would want type shit? If he still chose to go get revenge, then I wouldn't be mad because at least he went through a phase of where he at least thought about it, but he didn't do any of that. And I mean, like,
we could even use Sasuke. You know, before he went full rogue, he was battling himself about like, you know, how he wanted to go. Even with that Orochimaru thing in the forest, he constantly had to find a moment where he
self-reflection.
Was like, okay. Yeah. Like, what are you really doing?
No, I put that in my video, but them Vinland Saga fans, when they weren't having that shit, they was like, bro, imagine criticizing the prologue. It's like, bro, you know, mad prologue.
For you, bro.
I'm like, you know, mad prologues where niggas have development. Like, come on now, Sakura developed in the prologue. Stop it, dog.
Like, hold on, wait. So, you said prologue. So, it's season 1 or episode 1 starting with a prologue?
No, the whole season 1 is a prologue.
Yes, season 1 is actually.
So the whole season 1. So no, that's a dumb.
No, but you know, like Berserk, right? There's like the prologue before like all the demons come in.
Yeah,
that's the equivalent to Vinland Saga. They have a prologue and then they have like the main story.
But I wouldn't even say that's the same thing because Berserk starts off where it's like, okay, how the fuck did it get to this point? With Vinland Saga, you know how it got to this point.
I mean,
I don't
understand
the difference?
how you're not allowed to critique the prologue.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Because they're fucking fanboys. That's why. I mean, and I like there was like that's a common criticism I see is like, bro, watch season 2, and it's like, bro, like I don't even like.
It's funny because I'm actually probably still gonna make a video about that because I think that's so weird. Because okay, let's say if you criticize something, let's use Vinland Saga. I've never seen it. So let's say you watch the first episode of Vinland Saga and you don't like it. What they're gonna say? Oh, you gotta keep watching until blah blah blah. Now you gotta watch the season 2,
bro. I swear to God, I went through that whole process. I dropped this shit at episode 7. Niggas was like, bro, watch the whole thing. You gotta keep going. It's gonna get better. And then, granted, it did get better because of Askeladd, but overall, I still didn't have a good perception on the series because I don't think one character is a reason for why I should rate a series a good grade or something. Like, if everything else is ass and like only 1 or 2 aspects is good, then I'm not gonna be like, yeah, this is a great show. No, I'm not gonna fucking do that. And the entire time, like when I actually did what they said and watched the whole thing, they was like, "Oh, you just a hater. You gotta watch season 2 now." It's like the shit it's like the fucking shit the Black Clover fans would do when I was shitting on Black Clover. They would be like, "Hey man, you don't know anything that's going on," and then like they would keep on saying that until I cashed all the way the fuck up. They tricked me with that goofy shit, and now I'm caught up with Black Clover, and I didn't even want to be caught up with that shit. And now I know everything that's going on.
So yeah, what I was gonna say is exactly that. Cause they did the same way in Black Clover. I stopped, and then it was like, man, you gotta wait until you finish out the next chapter when the 3 I can't even remember the damn names.
The Dark Triad.
The Dark Triad. Yeah, man. When they come back, man, they will go ham. Got whooped by Magna. I'm like, come on, bro. But I was gonna say Magna. It's funny that they say that, but. Now let's reverse it. Now let's say that first episode, you was like, man, Vinland Saga is gold. It's great. They wouldn't say a damn thing. They wouldn't say, "Oh, you gotta keep watching it before you can."
I said something similar.
You gotta watch it too before you can critique. Nah, they don't say that. They just go for it. Like, come on, dude. If you're gonna say it one way, you gotta say it the other way.
That's what happened with me and Chainsaw Man. I said I don't like this story, and then people are saying, "Oh, you didn't understand it." And I was like, if someone said that Chainsaw Man was the GOAT and they barely went into any detail, they just gave you a basic summary, people would just go along with it. They wouldn't say, "Oh, you don't understand it." You can't say it's the GOAT when you don't understand it. But as soon as you critique it, that's when you don't understand it, and that's when your criticism is invalid. Oh, you didn't reread it enough times. You didn't do this. You didn't do that.
Yeah, this dude in my convo was like, bro, the Vinland Saga. He said in my Vinland Saga video, he was like, bro, he said some shit like, bro, watched the whole series and everything flew right over his head, and this shit got like 62 likes, and I'm like, what is there not to get? The nigga never responded. This is like that's why I've been wanting to smoke with. It's been a lot of. And
you summarized the whole story in that video, and you brought up the story several times, several things that are provable, and somebody can still say some nonsense like that. Oh, you missed the point. It's ridiculous.
It's like what the fuck? Like, bro, look, that's why I want. That's like I have a lot of fan bases I want smoke with. It's part of the reason why I want to read One Piece so I can have smoke with some niggas. But then I'm starting to realize that's not even worth it because One Piece is just ass, and it's not even worth reading all the fucking thousands of chapters because you're gonna come across some shit you most likely feel like you can skip. It's gonna be some good shit here and there, but for the most part, to waste 100 hours of your time just to get some good moments here and there, I don't think it's really worth it. And plus, I kind of already have an idea what's going on in One Piece, so there's no need for me to reread that shit. But when it comes to like Hunter x Hunter fans, when it comes to Vinland Saga fans, I never want to smoke with a fan base so fucking much. Like, it's like I'm done.
Fan bases are annoying, as annoying as battle manga.
Yeah, like I fucking had like I was talking to like, and I like Berserk, but the shit that was defending, like, bro, I'm sorry, you can't throw that it's a dark fantasy tag on a little girl trying to get raped by a horse. You can't throw the it's just a dark fantasy. You can't throw that. No. Now I can see if the girl was just naked or whatever, she just taking a shower and they just show some titties or what. Okay, cool, whatever. It's mature. That cool. Shit like that happens. But if you're talking about girls being sexualized, like the horse's dick is erected, like he's finna fuck this girl up, right? And then like it's mad weird shit in Berserk, and I call this shit out. And then for niggas to be like, "Hey, bro, just say you can't handle it," or "Oh, it's a dark fantasy," it's like, bro, this is not just dark fantasy, or this is not just mature. This is fucked up shit happening for the sake of shock value. Like this is just here, just to be here. You said what?
This the fantasy as in fictional. They got some fetishes going on.
No, that is definitely what's going on. Niggas got fetishes for real, but like you can have a dark fantasy without all the weird shit. And I see why people say Berserk is not that good, because a lot of that shit does feel unnecessary. But you know, some people can handle it, some people can't. Like, I mean, I still fuck with it because the story is good, but like, goddamn, their fan base is so fucking.
I mean, it's not always about handling it. Like, you can point out something for being gross while being able to handle it, or point out something being unnecessary while being able to handle it.
Yeah.
Well, so I just don't care. Like, I can go. This is my thing about almost any series, and this is why I'm super quick to stop watching or reading something. I can just go read something else. So it's not like I can't. I'm just like, I don't have to. What am I proving? Who am I proving? Listen.
And then I had this fucking Hunter x Hunter fan tell me I guess he got upset or whatever because I said, you know, I made a video saying why I believe Demon Slayer is better than Hunter x Hunter, and I made some concrete points that said pretty much it all comes down to how Togashi treats his characters versus how Demon Slayer characters are treated throughout their story. And the motherfucker was like, "Hey man, that's not fair. You gotta give Togashi some time." I'm like, bro,
how much time?
Look, this is what I told this nigga.
1990.
I'm like, bro, Demon Slayer
like early 2000.
And you can almost use this for almost anytime a One Piece fan say some crazy shit like that, like, yo, One Piece is great. This is what I told this Hunter x Hunter dude who said that Togashi needs more time. I told him, Demon Slayer is 205 chapters, 205.1 to be specific. Hunter x Hunter is 400 chapters. If Demon Slayer can do all this shit within that amount of time, with them amount of chapters, then what the fuck is Togashi's excuse? Like, he was able to do this shit in 200 less chapters than Togashi and get the job done. But you're making up every excuse in the fucking book for why Togashi needs more time. Exactly. It's like,
I'm finishing that shit, bro.
It's like, come the fuck on now. It's like, and that's what a lot of people who don't want to read or watch One Piece, I can understand it, because it was like they whole argument is like, bro, why would I read 1,000 chapters of some shit I can get in from another series in a less amount of time? And I agree with them, because you can. It's like, don't like, it's way too much. No, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, like, just being realistic.
Yeah, because people do. No, go ahead.
I would never try to hop on something that's 1,000-something episodes. I would. It's fair to say, if something is 1,000 episodes that you just like, I'm not watching that.
Yeah, that's understandable.
That is very.
No, that's normal, because people value time. Like, that's 100. Exactly. That's 100 hours you're putting into something that you might like or might not like. And another thing, I could see if One Piece was good in the beginning. One Piece is supremely mid, and someone can easily be like, nah, fuck this shit. So like, Swag Kage in his video was literally like, he was literally saying like how he read One Piece the first time and he dropped it because it just wasn't, like, he didn't think it was going to be worth it based off of what he was reading. And he read like 200 something chapters, if not 170 something like that. And he said he didn't even think it's worth it. So the fact that he's doing it now just tells me, okay, you're only doing this because you have a YouTube channel, which is respectable and smart, because he doesn't come off as the most fucking, you know, critical anime reviewer anyway. So I don't think he really. He just gonna do it. I mean, look, you gotta pay bills somehow, right?
Hey, that's true.
So like, yeah, and it like, so like him talking about One Piece, that was kind of a fucking given. But you can, throughout that whole video, you can just hear it in the nigga voice where it's like, he low key, he probably could have, he didn't want to do this shit. He didn't want to do it, like, but. I mean, yeah, no, One Piece, like, I don't know, man. Like, that shit, you can definitely watch some other shit that can give you the same feeling with a less amount of time. Like, it all comes down to how you want your time to be valued. Unless you want to do that, then it's cool. But nah, people take time for granted sometimes.
Yeah, it's one of those things. Like, if you watched it and you really enjoyed it, then hey, having 1,000 episodes is great, because, like, you know, you got something to watch.
Even if it's something I like, I don't even like that shit. It's like, okay, why do this?
I want my stories to end.
Yeah, like, why is this 1,000 chapters, like, or 1,000 episodes, like, cause
it's both.
Yeah, it's like, I understand, like, you want more of it, but it's like, holy shit, like, the more you increase the number, the higher the chances are of you coming out with more flops, or, you know, you probably could come out with more good shit, but it's like,
Unlikely.
Okay, like, yeah, it's very unlikely, and it's like it's a good chance you're gonna repeat the same shit over and over. It's gonna have the same formula, and even though you can make the case that a lot of shonen series or stories in general repeat the same shit, like the only reason it's so apparent in One Piece is because it's going so fucking long.
I would not say that's the only reason.
Like,
that's part of it.
Yeah, but like if One Piece would have ended sooner, which it should have fucking have, then I think a lot of the issues, or I think a lot more people will be willing to read the shit. Like, at least if it was like 700, then it was like, you know what, I can do 700. Ain't shit. Like, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. That's just what this shit is, I guess.
So, Star, you want to do that Asta versus Deku basketball? Can you again explain it? Because you did not explain it in the chat very well.
Yeah. I was gonna say, man, we actually gonna have to push that to another time, bro. I still gotta fucking.
Bro, you already know Deku will win that. They don't even have Asta don't even have basketball around that time. Come on now, like what are we doing?
Like we gotta do it today. No?
Like Deku literally had a sports festival arc, my nigga. Sports festival arc.
They didn't play no sports in that though.
Look, they have sports festival. Name the last time Black Clover had anything sports related. That didn't include a fucking magic book.
They had a festival.
Like, if you know anything about,
basketball.
Nah, see, if you know anything about buff niggas playing basketball, they are the worst shooters ever. Asta's short. Like, come on now, what are we talking about right now? Well, he gonna fly around the fucking court?
Oh,
like
I
space,
set the rules too. Yeah, and if you do anything like, cause you know, you got a referee. Then like real world. So if he's flying around, referee gonna like, nah, cut that shit out.
Wait, so they're not allowed to use powers?
Light speed.
No, they can't use their powers. Nigga,
Right.
you talking about?
If the referee thinks something's fishy, he gonna say something. So if you move around the light speed and the referee can't see you, then that's on you.
But Deku's, I mean, what? Asta can't do anything without his swords, though.
So he gonna lose, I guess. That's what you're saying.
No,
How did you come up with this question? What were you smoking?
They don't even have basketball around that time. Them niggas have magic books and fucking sticks and shit. Like, they won't think about no fucking basketball.
Nah, answer the question. How did you come up with this question?
Okay. So the reason I'm gonna do a lot of series like this, anyways. I think the next one I'm doing is Donzo versus Thor. Okay, but I thought about doing versus battles, but it won't be what people are thinking, or you know, the power scale is coming out with.
It'll be a subversion of expectations.
So I'm gonna use stuff that's not.
They're gonna dislike the fuck.
Oh, I like that. Wait, I can't wait because we already said Deku beat Asta. You know, everybody like, well, the Asta can summon us Thor and shit. No, what the fuck they be talking about? But yeah. But okay, so I guess it's a round of 5. So the best whoever get the most points. So we all agree so far Deku wins the best.
Yes.
Deku is winning on everything. He's smarter. He's like, Asta's never, bro. I don't know how much this is not even a hard conversation. Asta will lose off the simple fact that nigga, they don't play basketball around that time. It's a good chance. Okay. Deku wears Air Force Ones, my nigga. Come on.
But it is also a fashion statement more than a sports thing now.
Fam, they love basketball in Japan. Harry Potter has never played basketball. The most they did was
Quidditch.
No, the most they did play was that shit on the broomstick when they was flying around. Yeah, whatever the bullshit is. That's Quidditch. What they played. And Asta don't even play that shit.
Okay. I think here goes the second question though. Who pulling the more bitches, Asta or Deku?
Asta already does.
Nah, that nigga Deku. He bad lady Nagan.
Asta's kind of short too, though. You said what?
Well, I mean, but Deku's problem is he's so. I ain't gonna say he's insecure, but yeah, he's very fidgety, and like he still like barely even talks to Araka and stuff.
Nah,
like Asta, he gonna push, he gonna shoot his shot.
It's more realistic. Let's put like the girls that like Asta versus the girls that like Deku. It's more natural on Deku's part because the only girl that likes Asta that can understand why she likes Asta is the girl with the red hair. Nowhere in the rest of the
wait, which one? Who's that?
I think her name's Scarlet. Her name is Scarlet some shit.
What
like the one with all the, you know that episode of Black Clover when it was like the red girl with the red hair that was going on the date?
No, is it filler?
No, it's canon.
That is filler, right?
That's canon.
When they all went on the dates?
No, like
Rebecca
it was
Scarlet.
Like, yeah,
That's
Rebecca
canon.
Scarlet. That's canon. Yeah, that's the only girl I can see Asta like that's the natural like relationship.
I
that
disagree.
I
I can see all the females. That I understand why all of them like him.
I mean, yeah, because
he got way more
brave, but
he got more. Yeah, he got more confidence. You know what I'm saying? He has the physique.
It feel like they just like Asta just to like he's the main character.
Nah, because he's confident and he does things that make them like him.
Yeah, I'm also kind of like saying like, what if they was in the real world? Like, what kind of woman would like? I don't know. You
I think Asta's pulling it with his confidence.
Yeah, definitely.
Deku's
way too fidgety, especially in
like this day.
No,
yeah, he wouldn't even pull up. He wouldn't even talk to him.
Yeah, he wouldn't even shoot a shot.
That's my point. It feels unnatural with Asta. Asta like Asta is like, if we going off of that logic, then we like. Do you think the way Kirito gets girls in SAO is cool then? Because that's the same way Asta gets girls in Black Clover.
The way he got Asuna and the way he got the Silica makes sense. Silica as well. Lisbeth too. What am I talking about? Yeah, okay. Kirito got it.
No. Because Lisbeth, he was actually flirting with her.
Lisbeth was amazing. I was actually.
As a matter of fact, I don't even think I can say Asuna because that shit was kind of forced.
Nah.
They just spent a lot of time together, but that doesn't mean a person likes you.
Hey man, if you spend a lot of time with an attractive person, I guess it happens. They had chemistry too. He helped her out in the first arc. Yeah, first arc when they went to that dungeon. The movie came out too. That movie was good. You should check that out. It showed it from Asuna's perspective, the start of the SAO game and all that stuff. And
does she still eat a sandwich? Does she feel things that she's supposed to feel?
Yeah.
I mean, she took a bath. I seen that shit. It's like, how the fuck she can feel a shower? You can't feel anything.
Yeah, that did happen.
But she's like, It's like, wait, how you feeling this? You're not supposed to feel this. So the plot holes still remain.
Yeah, but the story was good. It was great. That's a great movie, man.
Yeah, no. Her purple hair friend died, right?
No, she didn't. Her purple hair friend actually abandoned her when she needed her the most, like Avatar.
Damn, wow. What happened to her? She ended up living?
They were fighting a bunch of monsters, and they were in a party, and then something accidentally happened where they tripped a wire, and a bunch of monsters started coming, and they were about to get killed, and then Asuna was in a position where she was too far away from the purple-haired girl, and she was dying. And then the purple-haired girl was like, "Yo, I gotta survive. I'm getting out of here." And she left the party and she just ran away. Then Kirito came in and saved Asuna at the last minute.
And then the purple-haired girl never get brought up again?
She does get brought up. She's actually retconned into the first dungeon raid. And then Asuna actually meets her again, and she helps take down the Kobo Lord. Ilfang, the Kobo Lord.
No, like, did she survive the game and shit?
We know she survived the first dungeon, but that's where the movie ended. The movie ended after the first dungeon.
Oh, that bitch dead.
We don't know. She might get retconned into the story. It's SAO progressive.
Yeah, and be one of Kirito's bitches.
Yeah, you know, you never know. He got a large harem for some reason.
But no, yeah, for some reason, huh? Yeah, the same way Asta has a harem for some fucking reason.
No, I mean, because he's already in a relationship. So I'm like, why does he need a harem? Asta's not in a relationship. He's a free man. He's a bachelor.
Bro, that's a yo's ass.
All right, what's your third question, Ego?
All right. So I think we're giving that to Asta. Oh, that's 2v1. So Asta, third question is, who do you think will be better at a 9-to-5 job, fast food?
Deku.
Y'all can't keep picking Deku for all the the.
I wasn't gonna pick Deku this one. I think this one was kind of hard because we have seen that Asta can work. Like, he's a clean fanatic. He's definitely always determined.
Okay, but what job is it? Is it blue collar or white collar? Because white collar, I would give
fast food job.
You said what? Oh, fast food. Huh.
Yeah.
I mean, what job is he doing? Is he cooking or is he working the register?
Either one. Both.
Man, I don't know. Have we seen Asta work?
I mean, like I said, we've seen him clean. We've seen him interact with. He's pretty good at interacting with people. He can keep his cool because even when he was at that table and the dude was talking bad about them, he was like, man, they really eating into me, and he didn't react until they actually threw some on Noel, if I'm not mistaken.
Dang, I might have to say this is high.
It's funny because that's what I was thinking too.
Look,
Deku, he's very,
when you work at a job,
organized.
when you work at a job, your goal at the job is to accomplish your goal. And Deku is way smarter. Asta's the fucking idiot.
No, but at a fast food restaurant?
Yeah, but fast food is only so much you can accomplish, though.
How smart do you need to be?
Asta lives in the fucking boony era. Like, what do y'all expect Asta to do? Asta's fucking dumb, bruh. When have y'all ever seen Asta read books or anything? He don't even read his grimoire.
He don't even read a book to serve waiters or to cook food.
There's a reason.
You're gonna have to read a module when you go to a fast food restaurant.
Read a module?
Yeah,
bro. They threw me on a register. It was like, no way.
Bro, before you get the job, you have to pass a questionnaire. How the fuck did Asta even get the job?
Bro, no, wait. I didn't have to do none of that.
Wait, you don't have to answer a question. Hold on, how the fuck you get the job if you ain't fill out a job application?
No, I did an application, and a lot of them ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, but an application in most cases require a questionnaire to some degree.
Nah, the ones
even if
you put in your name, unless you call those a questions, but no, you fill out basic information.
Yeah, like what do you do when you have to be when you got a customer in the front and you on the grill? Like you never got those.
I did have to do that a couple of times. No, I did. I didn't get that at Popeyes or KFC.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like those are usually questions they ask you in the interview or some shit, and then Asta's not smart enough to answer those questions. He's a fucking idiot.
Him. I don't think he's that dumb.
Yeah, he's not that dumb.
You think he's Luffy or Goku? You think this man is like Luffy?
Dumb. He actually done some pretty intelligent stuff.
No,
Asta's just not smart.
He's not dumb as Luffy and Goku, but he's definitely stupid.
He's not stupid.
He's not dumb enough to answer those things correctly. He has emotional intelligence, and
I mean, we talking about him versus Deku. Deku is way more competent. He's more level-headed. That's what's important in a fast food restaurant. Cause that shit can get you. Deku is like
You think he's more level? Oh, I actually like that. So you think he's more level-headed? I had to think on that one.
Yeah, because Asta's way too emotional. He went fake-ass Ninetales mode.
But most of the time he's not, though. It had to be something that really pushes him.
Yeah, Deku too.
He was holding.
Nah, Asta the type of motherfucker when the customer. Nah, Asta he'll get mad emotional. He'll step on the counter. He'll start yelling at the customer that because the customer rolled his eyes at him or some shit. Nah.
I do think Asta would get fired.
No way.
Yeah, Asta. If you think he's gonna get fired first, then why we not saying Deku?
No, but they're both competent at doing the job. I just think Asta would get fired first before like doing something out of pocket. Maybe slapping a customer that's disrespectful.
Like Deku has a notebook. Like he would take notes in orientation. He'll take notes. He would be like, "Oh, I gotta clean the grease with this. All right, cool. I gotta flip the burger for like 9 cents." Like Deku would do a way better job than fucking Asta.
Okay, man. So now you say about getting fired. Yeah, it'll probably be Asta. It'll be something, and he's so headstrong about stuff that he's not gonna rationalize. Like if he does get pushed over that emotional border. Yeah, he's just gonna go with whatever.
That nigga Asta gonna try to flip a burger with his sword or some shit. Like,
so we give it this to Deku.
Like even, I think we're gonna give this to Deku. I'm thinking also like even when I think it was with the All for One. Instead of going headstrong and trying to fight All for One, Deku was like they came up with a plan to escape with the ice, the.
I did not get that.
I think it was Bakugo. Yeah. It was. What do you mean? It's in the first couple of seasons.
Oh, you mean grab Bakugo? Oh, yeah. That team. Yeah, I remember that.
They just ran off. It wasn't. They didn't try to take it on versus Asta usually just heads on. Him and Yami went. I mean, not Yami. Just ran it light. Yeah. And I'm just like, bro, yeah, right. All right. So you said we got one Deku. This is a pretty one-sided so far.
What do you mean? It's 2-1.
All right, number.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, 2-1 Deku.
All right, go on.
So the next one, I already know this answer too. All right, who has the more swag, drip, or best dressed?
That's not even a question.
No, that's not a question. Yeah, bro, have you seen those chapter covers?
Yeah, that, and then on top of that, like that episode, when they was in the city.
Oh
they
yeah,
were, I guess,
yeah.
going undercover.
Shigaraki came.
Yeah. So, well, the last question is gonna be, who do you think would be a better Twitch streamer? They have to stay in their room though.
Asta.
They just have to be interested.
Yeah, I agree, Asta.
Okay.
You'll be screaming the whole time, and that'll get you views.
Man, he going ham, bro. Man, this man losing at anything.
He gonna be worse than low tier god.
Y'all you going to see the Black Clover movie?
Nah, I've not seen it. I know you said it got pushed back.
Yeah, y'all.
Yeah, I thought it got pushed back. To be fair though, if it comes out in the theater, I will. Actually,
why do you keep sexualizing Noelle? She's fucking 15.
Why not?
She's 15, ain't she?
She's 15.
Oh, how old is
She's
Noelle?
not an adult. Because even time skip, the most is after 16.
They keep sexualizing this bitch. Like, I don't want to see this bitch's ass on my face.
I mean,
and the
it
Black
is made
Clover-
for teenagers, though, right?
But damn, you don't have to be so horny about it on Twitter, my nigga. Like, have some integrity. Shit.
Hey, man, if the teenagers enjoy it, they enjoy it, man.
Even for Neverworld, I see the video where for Neverworld was getting like hella aroused by Noelle, Mimosa, and the Lola Pika bitch in the hot spring. He was getting mad aroused, and it's like, nigga, you do know these niggas is like 16, right? He was like,
They're
oh
fictional
damn.
characters, though.
He said he feels like fairy tale up in this bitch. It's like, what does that mean? Like, this nigga for Neverworld
You know
on
what
a
it
whole
means.
type of, he was on a different type of time. He was finna go crazy with the lotion.
That's wild.
Y'all playing the Black Clover mobile game?
Bro, I don't play games. I'm
No,
an adult.
dude.
Dude, no. They had a pretty okay game. That one that came out, the Quartet Night, that game was okay. Just the fans didn't support it.
No, that game was fucking terrible. I played that shit on stream. That game was all fucked up.
I had super fun.
Even
But
the
them characters were broken, bro.
No, even the cutscenes was fucking garbage. Like, niggas was like, bro, niggas would have the same face expression. They mouth wouldn't even move, and niggas would be talking. It's like, what is this low budget bullshit, man?
Nah, but I had fun with the PvP. That's what I was playing. Like, that was pretty fun, but it just really, bro. Noelle was so cheap in that game. Noelle, and it was one other. I think it was Light, but they were so cheap. It was insane. I want to play that with people, though, because you guys customize your loadouts.
I got one last question before I dip. What y'all think the One Piece is? And do y'all think it's gonna be a good treasure when it's all said and
People
done?
say it's gonna be a bottle of sake that proves something about the lost era.
Wait, what?
People say it's gonna be a bottle of sake that proves that the blank period existed or something like that.
What the fuck is that gonna do? It's just gonna
I
confirm a
don't know.
theory.
That's what people theorize, that it's gonna be a bottle of sake. It's gonna be related to pink sake.
They're like 0-94 though. What have they guessed right so far?
You
Nothing.
0 and 94? Oh man.
Damn, the theory. Nah, the theories is barely right because they're like the theories is like way more interesting than the actual fucking story. So it's
wow.
Exactly. No,
you never read the theories. The theories is fire.
Well, I've only
niggas-
seen this one channel about like theories for what powers characters will get.
Bro,
And
it
those
was
theories
one
were pretty
time I
good.
dropped One Piece. It was like I dropped One Piece around like the time skip or whatever. This is like when I was like starting to catch up with Naruto and One Piece again in high school. Bro, them niggas was like big. They made me want to read One Piece because all the shit they was saying. They was saying
What kind
shit
of theories
like.
you got?
You said what?
What kind of theories?
Like it was a theory about how Kushina got her. She never died. She got her gender changed by this fucking.
Wait, I thought you were talking about One Piece.
Yeah.
You said
I am talking
Kushina?
Nah, there was theories about Kushina coming back in Wano and Zoro facing off against her as like a man.
Kuina. Kushina is Naruto's mom.
Oh shit, yeah, Kuina, my dumb ass. Yeah, Kuina. Like Kuina came back in Wano and he was gonna face off against Zoro as a man and shit. Like,
Huh?
it was some shit behind it. It was.
People
it was
said
mad.
that
I
Tashigi
heard
might be
one
Kuina.
where they said Kuina was actually assassinated by the dojo dude.
By the-
He was
I've
like
heard
the
that
dojo
too.
Dude and the dojo dude was Zoro's actual father or some shit. It wasn't the
I've
Dodo
heard
dude's
that.
father. It was some kind of father. Dodo,
That was
Zoro's
creepy,
father
bro.
or something. Yeah, it actually made me think about it though. When you go,
Because his
read
face
it,
looks
just how
suspicious.
subtle it is. Yeah, it's just like, oh shit. And then you
I
just
like that
said
one.
she fell down some stairs. You're like, oh, did she? Just that does kind of sound wild.
That's kind of
She
a
died and
random
she fell down some
specific death to
stairs.
give a character. They fell down the stairs while holding a sword.
While you, the main one, kept saying like women can't be stronger. And
Yeah,
True.
no,
like,
fucking the Theorists got One Piece. They got Luffy and them going to the moon and shit.
I've heard that. They said that's the last destination. I think Taku actually said that. He said that's
It's
the last
mad.
destination.
Nah, he stole that shit. He stole that shit from somebody.
Oh, really?
yeah,
Understandable.
bro. Nah, bro. I couldn't watch him no more, bro. He
I
ran that Bakugo being dead thing into
That
the
pissed me
ground,
off
man.
because do you know about that, Triggered?
Y'all niggas still watching us, Taku?
No, you said what?
No, this-
I ain't
I
watching
never
them. Like,
No,
watched
okay,
him.
there
I
was
just
this-
seen him.
There was this Twitter
I've
meme.
never watched. I've just seen him on Twitter.
No, I used to watch it, but there was this Twitter meme where people were saying Bakugo is dead, and they had this fake panel, and it would like piss off the anime only fans because people thought it was real, and then it was like a Twitter inside joke, and then Taku took it and put it on YouTube, made a whole video out of it. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? You're ruining it. It's like
Yeah,
part of
he
the culture. It's-
hijacked it and kept saying that he made it up, and even people was like, "Bro,
He said
you
he
didn't
made
make
it
that
up?
Panel. You didn't make." Yeah, he said he made that whole joke. He said
Nah,
he
that
would
was
get the panel
corny.
in, all of that. I was like,
That's
wow,
corny.
Yeah, like,
yeah, it
bro,
was. And then now
was-
he uses like he uses like an anime VR character that I can't watch that.
Oh no, he did one of them fucking anti-tubers.
Yes. Nah, I stopped
That's
watching it. I came
nasty.
back and I saw that. I was like, I can't do that. Personally, that's too corny for me. I can't do that.
Nah, fuck that. We gotta have a conversation about all these niggas having avatars and shit in their YouTube video. That's the wave that's coming up now. They
Yeah.
avatars are like,
Man. Like, I ain't gonna even lie, bro. I seen it so much. I thought about it for a bit. So like,
no, it's definitely the new trend. Niggas is definitely.
What do you mean by avatar? Do you mean like just like a drawing or like a moving character?
It's like a, you got the anti-tubers where they like
Yeah,
3D movement,
the
and then you
VR,
got like a 2D picture where like they just like draw it in different positions.
Oh
and
yeah,
they,
like a puppet. That's what people call it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I've always hated that. That's why I only draw my character and I just leave it at that. I don't like put different poses and bring it up whenever I'm talking and
different
pretend like I'm a
expressions,
puppet.
Bro. You gotta make the laugh expression, mad
Oh
expression.
man, bro, nah, I can't do that. That's too corny for me.
Yeah, like when they like when they started like saying how they was thinking about something and the puppet does the thinking pose and shit. It's like, y'all niggas is nasty. Y'all jacking niggas flows and shit on fucking YouTube. I'm like, nah, I'm gonna keep my basic shit up there. Fuck that.
Oh man.
Nah, this is a nasty ass video. Ah, hell no, this is a nasty ass video.
Wait, what are you talking about?
No, it's talking. I like his room, but goddamn,
Like his
why
room?
Yeah, I'm looking at his recent video, but like it's him and his goofy ass avatar. Like it looks so fucking weird.
I
And he
agree.
he
There are
has a
some good
gang-
VR YouTubers though.
Wait, he has a gang of these motherfuckers. Wait, they got a whole clique. Wait,
Oh man, what? Nah.
they got a whole gang of anti-tubers. Like no, it's like him and like the rest of these niggas. Like
Yeah.
they got.
I'm looking at it. I force streamers to try extreme Japanese game shows.
Yeah, nah. This
I mean,
bitch
maybe
got
that's
big-
just this. Oh, never mind. No, I see the gang in other videos as well, bro. What happened to him? He used to be funny, man.
Yeah, nah. Yeah. I don't know what's going on with that nigga, but yeah, it's 10 o'clock. I'm finna get ready to hop off.
All right. Well, this is a good place to end the stream. All right. Thank you guys for watching. If you're watching this later, this has been Starface, Triggered Senpai, and Yumesuke. All right, that'll do it.
My dog got the Russian like over your pup. Root. Nah, nigga, don't shoot. 2-6, we got loose screw. Shit would turn like a roof.